Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk about people who come to Mexico on dependent visa. Like people like me, 10 years back I also came to Mexico on dependent visa because my husband, he got a project here through his company. So he was on the work permit and I was on the dependent visa. Reason I decided to make this video is I was just remembering my initial days here in Mexico and how I used to keep myself busy, because I know it's not easy when you come to a new country, a new place, a new environment. It's completely different from what we have lived in India. You feel like you're lost in a new country, especially if your husband is busy with his work and if your kids are busy in school. You're the one at home and you don't know what to do with the time. And during that time these things can also lead to depression, and you also might start fighting with your spouse because you feel that he or she brought you to this new country where you can't do anything without his support or without his help, because you don't know the language, you cannot move around freely because of the language problem, or maybe because you don't have a transportation, you don't have a car at home. So there are many reasons through which you could get depressed or frustrated. And I also know sometimes it leads to fights between the couple, because when husband comes back from work obviously the wife is frustrated because she was at home taking care of the kid, or she was at home doing nothing, and she's completely bored, so obviously she gets frustrated. So I thought I'll just give you some tips and things that that can help you to come over this period, and how you can utilize it in a positive way, so you don't feel that you are lost in a new country, and you can you use this time in a very productive way, and it can help you in your future. And the things that I'm going to tell now, I'm sure most of you know it, but still sometimes you need a reminder from someone for you to do these things to keep yourself busy. So I'm sure when I'm telling you something, you would say, oh, I know this. She doesn't have to tell me. I know you would say that, but I feel that sometimes we need this reminder, or sometimes we need to hear these things for us to get up and do those things. So the first and foremost thing that you would feel when you come to Mexico is obviously that it's completely different from India. Well, when I say completely different from India, because the routine that you would have here in Mexico would be completely different that you had in India. Because in India probably you were working, probably your life was busier. Even if you were a homemaker, your life was busier because you had your family near you, or you had your neighbors, your friends. You were busy going up and down, dropping your kids, you were busy going to buy vegetables, or many other things which must have kept you busy all through the day. And when you move to Mexico, that's something which you would miss a lot, because without the help of your husband you might not be able to go out here, or you can't go to drop your kids because probably the school is far, so your husband goes to drop them. So you are at home from morning to evening or morning to night, and you feel that you are not doing anything and you're completely bored in this in this new country. So that's how you will find this place totally a new place, and you might get really angry or frustrated. So what you can do first and foremost is, before coming here, or after coming here, you can join these Facebook groups which are, for example, expats in Mexico or Indians in Mexico. And you can try to get in touch with people who are already here in Mexico, or you also can get into these groups and know what's happening in the place that you're moving to. Sometimes in case you are interested in reading books, or in case you're interested in just going out with people and making friends, there are some people in these groups who try to look for, they're also new in this country and they want to make friends. So try to look for these groups in Facebook called Indians in Mexico, or another group called Expats in Mexico. These groups can help you make new friends if you're completely in a neighborhood where you don't know anybody. Then get into these groups and try to meet people. The next thing that you can do is when you are moving to this place through your husband's company, you can find out if there are any other Indians or any other people from your husband's company, and you can move into that neighborhood. By that way you would have someone, probably the wife of that person, or the family of that person, and at least someone who's close to your house, in case of emergency, or you can just go talk to them if you want. So that way you know already that there is somebody here in Mexico. And next, what you can do is, if you have already done your course, for example, if you're already an engineer, or if you're into IT profession and you cannot find a job immediately after moving to Mexico because you're on dependent visa, what you can try to do is you can do an extra course online which can help your career, which can boost your career. So probably like a 3 months course or a 6 months course, or even a 1 year course. So you can do that, and that way you're going to improve your career. Also you're going to that will help you to improve your career, and also it'll kill your time. You have some time where you are investing in a productive way. You can also even try looking for remote jobs. Sometimes it's difficult to work in Mexico with dependent visa, but you can find remote jobs. There are recruiters who recruit from US with US timings, because Mexico is closer to the US time zone. You will be able to get a job, and you can work remotely. So you can try doing that as well. And to the ladies who were not working in India, who were homemakers, but they had, of course, a busy schedule there. And after moving here, you have nothing else to do apart from housework. I know how frustrating it is. So what you can do is, like, for example, when I moved to Mexico, I couldn't find a job. I didn't know the plan of finding a job remotely. So I was at home whole day. My husband used to go to work, kids go to school, and I had nothing to do. So what I used to do is, I used to do a lot of cooking, a lot of YouTube videos. I used to bake a lot. I used to try all the Indian sweets to be prepared at home, because obviously we were not getting any Indian sweets here. So I used to make that. So I used to keep myself busy by cooking through YouTubes, and I also got into fitness. That's when my fitness craze came in. I started, looking for videos for fitness. I started working out. So morning and evening, at least for 1 hour, I used to work out or prepare diets that could help me lose weight. So something which would keep you busy. Get into a hobby. For example, if you're into stitching or crochet or any other art, any other hobby, if you're interested in that, try to bring out, watch videos of that, or try to learn something online and improve your skills. Another thing that you can do is, if you are a singer or a dancer, or if you have any other talent, you can try online classes. You can look for students on through online. You might get students here, from the Indian community, or even Mexicans. There are many Mexicans who would like to learn Indian dances. So you can find some students, and you can, earn some money, as well as improve your hobbies or talent. And as I said earlier, if you have any talents like singing, music, or dancing, or even beautician course, if you have done any beautician course, you can try to do that here. Especially if you're near an Indian community, I'm sure there would be many ladies who would be interested in, getting their eyebrows done, or a facial. And you also have scope for catering service. In case you're good in cooking, you can also try cooking some Indian food and supplying it from your home. You don't need any, you don't need to open any restaurant. You can just start giving food or selling food from your home to all the office goers or the bachelors. So you have a lot of scope like that here in Mexico too. And if you're not interested in doing any of the above things, the best thing that you can do is take an online class, or take a class for Spanish. Why don't you improve your Spanish in this time while you get your, the work permit? Till that time, probably you can look for an online course, or you can go for Spanish classes and improve your Spanish. So these are a few tips that I can give to the people who are coming here on dependent visa, because I'm sure you're all very nervous coming to a new country, or even after coming here, you must be still confused what to do about your life apart from cooking, cleaning, and washing the dishes. These are few things which you can do and live a better life here in Mexico and enjoy Mexico more. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.